The Debaters in Mattoon. An early Mattoon hotel, the Essex House, originally stood about 200 feet north of the current depot on the west side of the tracks. It served not only as a hotel, but also as the depot for the Illinois Central Railroad, for whom Lincoln acted as a lawyer in the 1850s, and the Terre Haute and Alton Railroad. Originally, the two rail lines ran right down the center of the streets and crossed at the intersection where the Essex House stood. The Essex House would continue to serve the community as a rail depot until it was replaced with the present structure in 1918. In 1855, the construction of the Illinois Central and Alton and Terre Haute railroads reached what it would be the site of the Mattoon Illinois, ushering in the era of rail travel for Coles County. The town sprang up around the rail crossing with many businesses catering to the railroad. One such establishment was the Essex House, which functioned as a hotel and restaurant, and as the depot and ticket office for the Illinois Central and the Terre Haute and Alton railroads. Another prominent hotel, which also catered to rail traffic near the junction, was the Pennsylvania House. These two establishments would serve as local headquarters for Lincoln and Douglas when they arrived in Mattoon on September 17, 1858, in preparation for the next day's debate in Charleston. Stephen A. Douglas arrived on a private train, which also carried a small cannon used to signal his arrival, while Abraham Lincoln arrived from Centralia, Illinois, on a regular passenger train. Douglas's party took over the Essex House as their headquarters, while Lincoln and his party set up at the Pennsylvania House. The candidates entertained their political friends and supporters at their headquarters while they planned the following day's parades into Charleston, where the fourth of their historic 7 debates was to be held. Lincoln would spend the night at the Pennsylvania House, while Stephen A. Douglas and his wife traveled by carriage north of town to stay with friends. A boy standing outside the Pennsylvania House at that time was Jasper Miller, who in 1930 recalled his encounter with Lincoln, saying that there were 10 or 12 lads lined up on the porch to see Abraham Lincoln, and he shook each boy's hand. To Miller, who was barefooted, Lincoln said, "Young man, I wish I could go barefooted."